So even though that Warp Prism survived, this is still very annoying for Classic, because now you're gonna fly around with a Warp Prism with 2 Disruptors inside of it, and this thing has 101 HP. Like, that's just not fantastic. The first Nova, however, is absolutely fantastic. Slow Roaches off 3, good luck splitting that. That's pretty much impossible. Classic actually disengaging right now. This is the moment to keep going, man. You've got a 20 army supply lead. He obviously doesn't know what's waiting in the dark, but okay, it's good that he sticks around, maybe just waiting for those shots to go off cooldown, because that was about as good as that was ever going to start.
Yeah, absolutely. Both Disruptors looking good. A lot of the Roaches going down, so that number getting reset. And Queens on their own here, not going to be able to do too much. They just run away as the Adepts commit. And here the Disruptors to maybe zone the unit out from the natural ramp. We do get just 1 Queen there, but the Adepts are going huge, and there's just not really much on them, right? A few Roaches down the bottom there. The Queen's on the high ground dying. The Adepts will hit the main mineral line, and we warp it over here. The Prism does get targeted down. It will die, but 20 drones are dead as well. The Prism is dead, but the main base is also massacred.
And obviously we can't recall. We've already done that before. Elaser is just losing a ridiculous amount of drones as Classic blows up his own Adepts. Well, that's a play and a half that we haven't seen a whole lot. That is actually going to help Elaser stabilize. I do think Elaser was going to clean this up eventually, but not before losing a few more drones than he did in the end.
Oh my god, that happened in like slow motion to me as well. Like, it lined up, the Adepts are there, the Disruptor sat there. I was like, we're gonna move, right? But no. Big connection, and obviously, like you say, it helps Elaser just stabilize that a little bit faster, which is big, because obviously he's just counterattack all in right now, so Classic needs everything he can get to hold. And you know, just having taken out a couple more units might have helped him with that, as he does not have a lot to try and defend with right now. Second Colossus coming out, but
I would almost even cancel +1 missile attacks here, man, because this is going to kick in too late. I think right now you need to put every single penny you have into units. The floodgates are open, Lings are running in, and of course we can still warp in Adepts, and Adepts with Glaives are great. Actually very fortunate timing on that 1 Colossus, but can Elaser take out this Colossus on the low ground? There is an overcharge on the battery, and that means that the Zerg has to disengage for a split second. How much are the Lings getting done in the main base? It's some damage, but Elaser needs a whole lot more than a little bit of damage. Can he get the Colossus with Zerglings?
Oh my goodness, the Colossus does go down. That is big, because a second Colossus joined on the low ground would be huge as well.
It's working.
He needs some damage against these Roaches, and right now he just doesn't have it. A new Colossus is on the way. He's running back towards batteries to get some help. Stalker's warping in to help against Roaches. This Colossus might be able to get away. Team up with the second one. Blink on the way too. Adepts are fighting Queens at the same time, but they do have this third base over on this side that is in a lot of trouble. 18 probes dead. Classic now with 2 Colossi. The Colossus needs to pull back. He's going to lose another Colossus. He's just never getting enough up at the same time. But the Stalkers are trading out great as well.
Yeah, but the Stalkers don't have Blink yet. It's still 10 seconds away from Blink, so a couple of them are going to get picked off, and Elaser gets this around as Classic does warp in a few more units, but losing these Stalkers right before Blink is done is painful. Elaser could drop a corrosive bow there as well on top of these Adepts. We might have a second overcharge, but the battery gets picked off immediately. This is awfully close, but I really do think that Elaser with 33 drones is getting the job done here on Babylon. And for the first time today, it seems that Classic is losing a game, because 1 Colossus cannot possibly make the difference here. Man, that was clutch by Elaser. And obviously, Classic gave him the alley-oop by blowing up his own Adepts.
Yeah, absolutely, as this Colossus will kite all day long, but I don't think it can do enough. Obviously, those Lings getting in and forcing all these probes off just stop the ability to move around, as well as we actually have a cute move to get the Colossus back over here and, to regroup a little bit, but we're talking about real minimal chances. This Colossus didn't decide where I wanted to go. It is going to pull back, getting more free shots off. It's surely impossible to actually make this happen, though.
56 army supply against 20, and once more, Colossus are not that fantastic against Roaches. If they're supported by Stalkers and well protected by cannons and batteries, they're totally fine. But a single Colossus by itself like that should not ever be able to make the difference. Elaser once more makes his way into the natural. Stalkers do have Blink at this point. Love that corrosive bow on top of these Zealots. One of them dies immediately. Probes get pulled one more time, but I think the writing is on the wall. The Roaches and Ravagers, it feels that he has a crazy amount of units of 33 drones. It is good enough. Elaser gets a point on the board and can still dream of getting the job done through the upper bracket.
Yes, he can. Man, I wonder if that...